Hello, welcome to ALW Collectibles. Today we're going to be taking a jump into a subgroup that at the time they were released I was not a big fan of because it was more geared towards little kids, but modern updates have really brought them into the world of collectibles, that being the Transformers Rescue Bots. And I'm still learning a lot about them, to be honest. Really cool figures. I think these modern updates look really nice. And of course, we're going to be taking a look at my man Heatwave. But as always, he's got to have his buddy. This is Chase. We'll be doing a review on him at a later date. So we're going to take him out of the picture. And here we go with Heatwave. Heatwave, of course, won the poll I put up a little while ago. There was one vote. Some polls are hit or miss. And I honor my word. Here we go. I really wanted to do all the figures there. But I wanted to vote, see what you wanted to see first, and you voted Heatwave, so here we are. And he looks really nice. This is an extensive retool of Legacy Bulkhead into the Heatwave mold. And it looks sharp. I love the coloration. The color palettes that they chose, really nice, from the clear blue to the bright yellow. With the silver, you got gunmetal gray. Just, it really comes together nicely. And when I first got the figure, I was kind of leery. But after having it and holding it and transforming it a few times, it's grown on me heavily. Sorry, a little dry in here. And as you can see, normally I go from vehicle to robot. Today I'm going from robot to vehicle to see how you like that. Plus I think it'd be a nice little change up for my channel. He does come with the accessories. First accessory he comes with is his axe. Cast in translucent blue. Really nice detail work on that thing. Let's put that behind us so you can see it a little bit better. Next is his water cannon. Translucent blue as well. He's got a peg here, flat peg, 5mm, and a 5mm there. That looks really cool. And his detachable ladder. That can actually be attached to the arm or anywhere else you want. He has multiple 5mm pegs. We're going to put this back on. To put this in robot mode, you'll notice those two notches in the peg have to go in this orientation or it won't fit properly. So those two pegs are on the top. But you see, all his wheels are 5mm pegs. He's got one on his forearm, two on his legs, four on the back of his legs. So he can really be armored up really nice. Take a look at that. That face on him looks really cool. It's got like a fireman's hat with goggles, translucent blue, and he does have light piping from the top of his head. He's got gray for his jaw and mouth. He does have some nice detail work on the inside of the neck. Let's brighten that up a little bit so we can see. There we go. Still working with lighting in here. Not a professional. So this looks really cool. And, you know, a little bulky in the chest, but I kind of like it. Detail work is nice. And this is another thing I noticed when I was getting ready for the review. It's the same mold, but they painted them differently. So I thought that was a nice little touch. You got detail work on the forearms into the lighting. You got peg, 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 peg. It's amazing how much you can armor this guy up. That's what really caught my attention with him. And the overall look is really nice. Comparing it to the original toys, surprisingly, it looks very similar. And what I like is this back, how it looks like it's going to change and transform. But it looks like a lot of vents, and it could move, and it looks just, to me, it looks amazing. It really looks amazing. Articulation with this guy. Head will go all the way around, up and down. Full exorcist. All the way around. Up. Bicep. Elbow. And he has got an incredibly deep elbow bend. And wrists. And here, watch out. For a big Voyager class, this was a surprise to me. He has hip rotation. I thought that was awesome. And he can do the full splits. I was impressed with that. That really caught my attention. Back, really good. Front, fairly decent. Thigh does rotate, but due to the molding, it is stopped. Fairly average knee bend and articulation on the toes. So he is exceedingly posable. My copy is like very tight though because I don't mess with these that often. And you could plug these in. Oh, it's not doing it now. Alright, well maybe you can't. I thought you could. Of course, he does have his weapons. You can just armor him up. And to be honest, he's not really wobbly. I think it's just for some reason my table's out of whack. I noticed my last video somebody was leaning to the side. So quick little bio. And if I have the bio wrong, please let me know. So, Heatwave was given the leadership of the rescue bots for his compassion and respect for his fellow team members. A bot of action with the ability to teach his team how to stay hidden among humans and work with them. That's what I got for in bio on this one. Not really too much because like I said, I don't know much about rescue bots. It's another category I am going to start learning about. Having said that, let's transform him to vehicle mode. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take this ladder off. And we're just going to close that peg. And we're going to put all this aside. Next step we are going to do. The shoulders, we're just going to pop them loose. We're not going to do anything with them yet. We're going to come down here to this hip. To his hips. And up right above, we're going to separate that. Which is going to allow you to take the top half of the truck and bring it up. Like so. Next, we're going to take his head, push his head in, and there's a panel in here. We're going to flip that down to fill that. Like so. Next, we're going to come to the sides here. This should be staying back. And we're going to bring these down so that they go over that. It's kind of hard to see. Over that. Let's try it from underneath. And they're going to clip together here. Like so. So that's what you should look like right now. Next, we're going to take the forearms and bend them into the elbows. Like I said, this is where the elbow bend comes in. And then this piece is going to clip over these, and you'll hear it clip. Okay, the one time it's not going to do it. There we go. Next step, this piece is going to come up, and there's a hinge here. You're going to separate this, like so. We're going to come up here. There's two panels. Push that one in. There are two tabs here. Plug in up here. And then this is going to come up here, like so. Bring the leg down. Bring the leg down. You want to make sure that this stays lined up. Next, we're going to open this panel inward, and you're going to flip out the tank. You're going to bend the leg and close. Now, I do this here. The instructions say to do it differently, but I do it like this. I plug this in. It's kind of hard to see. There's a tab right here and right there. The oil, gas tank, I'm sorry, I keep saying oil. It's going to plug in like that. Same thing over here. In, out, bend. Then we're going to plug into here. Oh, sorry, that's supposed to be down here. I did that wrong. Close. I clip those together. Flip the feet in and then flip them up. Make sure that's all nice and tight. And before we put on all the accessories, That is Heatwave in his fire truck mode. And that still looks pretty cool in my opinion. And to armor him up, what we're going to do now, flip that all the way for a minute. There are 2 ports here and 2 tabs on the inside of his arms. And these pieces of the feet are going to rest in these grooves, and these are going to rest on the inside of the feet. Like so. And that just sits. This actually will tab in. Like so. And you can put his equipment on him. You're supposed to be able to put his equipment on. Well, alrighty then. Maybe not. Oh. Alrighty then, you can do that. And that. They tab in like so. And there is Heatwave in his vehicle mode. And I think it looks pretty sharp. Let's take a look at that. Kind of looks like a massive big fire truck to me. For a Voyager class, he's a little small in this mode, but he looks nice. He's packed tightly. And a lot of things are hidden. It's not that easy to tell what's what. So I really like this mold. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Or what you think of Rescue Bots, if you have any memories for it. I don't know much about the series, so I'm still learning. And we'll bring back his buddy, Chase. Hopefully we get more. This is from the Evolutions timeline, I believe. And then Age of the Primes. This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to everybody who subscribes. I appreciate it very much. More videos heading your way. Have a good day.